In order to use your Endobo card, you need to top it up with credit. To top up with credit, you need to install the Endobo top up application on your Android phone. So we're going to head to Play Store and then download the application and then install it on the phone. So I'm going to go to Play Store. Then I'm going to type Endobo. So you can just type Endobo and then press enter. And then what we're looking for is Endobo top up, the very first one. So press install. It's going to take a couple of seconds and then it will install the application onto the phone. So let's give it a couple of seconds to finish installation. So I'm just going to exit up here and then show you some. So let's go to the application and then start it up. So I'm going to start up Endobo top up. It's going to load up. So it has loaded up. So Endobo uses NFC function of your phone in order to connect your card. So to proceed, we need to turn on NFC on the phone. So I'm going to press turn on, and then it's going to take me to the NFC page. Now, if you don't see this page and it directs you to settings, that might mean that your phone is not an NFC enabled device. So you strictly need the phone that is NFC enabled. Most devices that are coming out today are all NFC enabled. So I'm going to turn it on. And when it's turned on, I'm going to head back. So now the application has sensed that NFC has been enabled. So it's asking us to scan the card to the back of our phone. So I'm going to get my Endobo card and then scan it to the back of my phone. So it's reading it up. So once it reads it up, it's going to authenticate to the server and make sure that the card is authentic. And what you can do with your top-up application are a couple of things. One, you view basically your transaction history. So these are the number of taxes you've taken and how much you've been charged. So each time you take a taxi, we give you a discount, about 18%. So you can view your transactions. You can see the last time you topped up 10,500, and then how much credit you have on your card, and then the card details. Then the other thing you can do with your card is add travel credit. So add travel credit is basically a slider. So you basically slide, specify the amount of credit you want to top up. So you can top up to as little as 500 shillings and then a maximum of 50,000 Ugandan shillings. So when you're comfortable with the amount of credit you want to top up, you press top up. And then it's going to take you to another page where you specify the mobile number that will be charged. So it's basically an MTN number. So you input the number that you want to be charged. This can be a number in this phone, or it could be a friend you're hoping to top up. So they basically read for you their number that you input here, the account, mobile money account that you want to be charged. So after this, you press make payment. Now when you press make payment, it's going to query the Momo API. At the time of recording, we still haven't integrated the Momo API because we're waiting on go live documentation. But basically, when you click make payment, it's going to query, and then once it's done, the user has basically authorized the transaction. Then you can check your travel credit. So the travel credit has now increased, and because we topped up 12,000, so it's now up to 36,000. The user can also purchase tickets. Endobo supports daily tickets, supports weekly tickets, and supports monthly ticket. So with a ticket, it comes at a reduced fee. So you can basically take any number of taxes in a day, or in a week, or in a month. So Endobo makes it comfortable. So after you've topped up your card, you're ready to go. Just present your card to any taxi that has a sticker for Endobo payment present to the conductor, and then they will scan the card to the back of the phone, and then they will charge you instantly in one step. Your card will be scanned and then charged instantly. So I'm going to head over and install the conductor side of the application, and then demonstrate how the conductor basically charges a passenger. So still for the same, I'm going to head back to Play Store and download the conductor application. So for this time, I'm going to search for Endobo conductor. So I'll type Endobo conductor. So I'll install the very first application called Endobo conductor. So I'll press install. So I'll give it a couple of seconds for it to download and install onto my device. So I'm going to go to the application and start it. So it's also asking me to scan the card. Now the conductor application can be used without a card, unlike the top-up application where strictly it has to authenticate via a card. Conductor can press skip if they only want to transfer their funds, if they don't want to charge a customer. But if they strictly want to charge a customer, then they must scan a card for authentication. So I'm going to scan my card behind my application. So it's going to read it up. And then it's going to show me the balance on the card, a couple of functionalities the conductor can do. First is charging the customer. So once I've scanned the card, what I need to do is specify an amount that I need to charge. For example, 1,000, press submit. So it's going to charge the card, and then it's going to tell me transaction complete. So I basically have to return the card to the customer. This app also allows the conductor to modify. For example, if they made a mistake, they can basically cancel the transaction. This is going to revert back money to the card. Or they can also view a history of transactions they have been performing in a given period of time. So the pending transactions means these are clients they have already taken, but they haven't basically withdrawn their money. Their money is still on the platform. And then the paid means these are clients they have taken, and this particular credit was already withdrawn via mobile money. So either the tax owner or the conductor themselves, if they are the owner of the vehicle, they have already withdrawn that particular money. So I'm going to demonstrate how we can withdraw. I'm going to head to payments. So completed payments mean this has already been withdrawn. What we're interested in is pending payments. So this has a total. Of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 transactions. 5 transactions that are pending. So basically, you're going to select withdraw funds. So it's going to calculate how much it is. So it's basically 5,400. So they're going to press confirm. So this should be a registered number at this point. When you're signing up, there's going to be a number that this money has to go to. So when you click confirm, it's going to query the Momo API. Now this time it's going to query the disbursement functionality, and then transfer the money to either the conductor or the owner of the car. So once payment is complete, you can press OK, and then that would be the conductor side of the application.